Hi everyone, again it's Mike with Launch Your Startups, and in today's video I want to talk about the top 3 reasons why 95% fail on Shopify. So let's just get right to it. First reason, top 3 reasons why 95% will fail on Shopify. Number 1 reason is just getting started. So a lot of people just they know they want to do it. They try to do a lot of research, and they do a lot of research overload. People just get stuck on going on YouTube, reading about how to do it, going on Shopify, reading about all these different types of success stories. One that really takes a long time, or people are on Alibaba searching for the product, and they get into research overload. They're constantly just trying to figure out what works best, and they're just they take too much precaution. It's just a lot of research, and it really doesn't go anywhere. So they're constantly reading about things, reading articles, seeing other people's success stories, going to forums, asking other people's for validation, watching lots of YouTube videos. This used to be me, and I never wanted to take that plunge. I never wanted to jump headfirst and really learn. So this being the number 1 reason is just getting started. My advice is just take reckless action. You learn more doing than just reading on some blogs or watching YouTube videos. So just get started. You can learn so much and make as many mistakes as possible, so then you can learn from it, and then you keep on going. That's exactly what I did. I was constantly just reading Shopify success story after the other, just trying to see if I was willing to jump in. So people get started on this a lot, and even when they figure out they want to get on Shopify or they want to start doing e-commerce, people kind of get hung over the fact of finding a product. And then I had to learn the hard way and had 4 wrong products before I found my final product that was successful within the first 30 days. So my advice for just the getting started part is just learn as much as you can within 30 days or so, and then just go jump in head first and just really learn, because you're going to make mistakes, I guarantee it, and then you're going to learn from it, and then you'll move on and just get better, and then you'll be better as an e-commerce seller. So that's just the number 1 thing, is just getting started and just stop doing research overload. The number 2 reason is the product itself. So it's the product, I kind of like say the product, the website, conversion, and it's just like the specific niche that they're representing. So if you don't have a good product, it won't sell. If there's no demand for it, then people won't want to buy it. So that's a big thing right there. So if you're selling, pots and pans, and there's not that much of a demand for it, because pots and pans people can just go find at their local Walmart or Target. And when you try to offer it, I'm not sure what different niche or different variation or point of view that you can come in selling pots and pans. So that's like one thing, is just like, if you don't have a good product, then you can't sell it. So when I talk about this is like, yes, all right, you got a good product. You make it really professional. So you have a good product, you make it professional. So I actually went on this e-commerce university for Shopify, and I go on their forums, and I checked a couple of their websites. So people want feedback on their stores. So I was able to go to a couple stores. I found this website called Magnetic Mobility Balls. So if this is your site, leave me a comment. I'm actually just going to live go on your website and just kind of critique it. This is great. Like, just right off the bat, the fold, you can see what it is. It looks pretty unique. They're $34.99. I'm not exactly sure how they market it, but it looks like a great looking website. It's pretty professional. You can see that they're using their photos correctly, so the conversions are there. This is pretty similar to something like this. I found michellesjewelry.com. Again, if I go home, the website looks pretty professional. It looks like it's their own photos. It looks great. So these are some good examples of, I think, that are really good websites. And I'm sure if they market it and found that niche, they can be successful with this because the website looks great. There's products. And then I found something like the Sports Bazaar. The reason why I don't necessarily like this site specifically is because I could tell they're not using their original photos. And these just look like, photos that were given by the manufacturer. So if we actually go to the catalog, we could take a look at their website. Yeah, so you can just kind of tell the pictures are just from the supplier. There's nothing really special about them. I've seen plenty of sites actually selling these type of cases. So they're not differentiating themselves from the market. So if you don't have a market to sell to, there's no validation, you don't have any other difference than other, like other websites, I can easily find this on another website, then you will fail. The product is not good enough. You want a good product, but the website design is just not optional for conversions. And this is just one of them. So like something like the first two, you could see like the professionalism in them. And if they're able to market it specifically to the right niche, they can do really well. So I think just the product itself, you want to make sure you find a good product and you want to brand it to a specific niche that isn't being served. That's the number one thing. So an example for this is, I would say like a website. I follow this apparel brand called Live Fit. I'm not sure if a lot of you know it. So this is a good example, I have to say, is finding a good product and branding it. So Live Fit Apparel, I've been following them since day one. And what they do is they're not creating a brand new product. See, this is what I mean about finding a product and branding it into a specific niche. Live Fit didn't make t-shirts, like they didn't invent selling t-shirts, but what they did was create a brand around this apparel. So you might say, oh, there's plenty of apparel businesses, there's plenty of clothing lines that are out there on the market, but something like Live Fit, what they do is they've developed a brand around working out, being healthy, and just this overall combining like the skateboard designs with working out, and just kind of brought those two together, and they were just able to serve a niche within that. So that's the brand that they represent, because they felt like there wasn't a brand that represented these type of elite fitness models or bodybuilders. And that's what they were able to create. So that's what I mean about creating a brand specifically for a niche. They felt like there wasn't a company or a brand that represented them, so they created one, and now they are a multi-million-dollar company. So you could follow their story of Live Fit. I think Randall's the CEO. I follow him a lot. You can see him on YouTube. So shout out to Randall. But I am just so impressed with a company like Live Fit Apparel that just takes the name Live Fit. It says it right then and there, Live Fit. Like, it's a great brand. This is what they created, and this is what I kind of promote and want people to start doing, is creating a brand. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. It's all about branding to just a specific niche that's being underserved. So if you can find, you can start off with a t-shirt brand and serve a market that isn't being noticed. And that's exactly what Randall did. And that's exactly what I mean about building a brand for a specific niche. So that's the product. The product itself, I want to say like branding too. So we'll just go here, branding. And then the final, you could have a great product, you could have a perfect website, you could have the right niche and branding, but the number one thing is, even if you have a great product, is marketing. So people just don't have a marketing game plan. They think they could have a website, have a good product, have it optimally ready for conversions, and they think they could just put up Facebook ads and then they're done. No, that is not how it goes. It's all about having a marketing game plan. No, you don't just turn on Facebook ads, slap your logo on there, put what product you're selling, and then just people are going to buy from it because they don't know your brand. They don't know what it represents. This is when you start creating a Facebook group pages, fan pages. Like example for that Live Fit page, you would create a page about working out, staying fit, being healthy. And those are the type of people that you would want to promote to and be representative of your brand. So that's what I would do first. The very first thing I would do is contact Instagram influencers, people who can represent your company. So the reason why you can go that route is you can pay them via affiliate marketing. Based on coupon codes, you could give them coupon codes. So the people that follow them will, they will get paid a certain amount. You can say you give them 10% for every sale that they get through their channel. And then it's a win-win. You're not necessarily paying any money up front, but any customers they do bring in that represents that influencer, then you got them. You got them in this special niche, you got them in this brand, and they're being represented. So that's the very first thing I would do is contact Instagram influencers. From that point on, when people are kind of just getting a buzz of what your business is all about and who it's representing, then I would go with Facebook ads, and I would use Facebook ads for retargeting. So people that might have visited your website for the very first time, so if they're just going on for the very first time and they're coming up on through one of these YouTube influencers or one of these Instagram influencers, they go on Facebook and then they go through their feed and you retarget them. And that's why you see anytime when you go and you Google, you could literally just you Google anything, and then for some reason, whatever product, you could say, I don't know, like wedding frames. And I guarantee, because you did this and based on your cookies, these will start showing up on your Facebook newsfeed. And that's how you start kind of giving them that brand recognition, that brand awareness. And then you start marketing to them that way via Facebook, via Instagram. And that's how you start it. And then once people start purchasing, then you apply the Facebook lookalike. So that's where Facebook does a special feature where they do lookalike based on customers that have already purchased from you. So now you gather the emails of people that have already purchased on your website, and then what Facebook does is a cool feature is they find customers that look exactly alike, and then now you can market to them. See the difference there? See the marketing technique that you're doing? You're not just slapping Facebook ads and then typing, I think, 18 to 24-year-olds male that have graduated college, and you just get this guesswork and you're just guessing what the market is, and then it's a whole bunch of trial and error and wasting a lot of money. So that's what's great about Facebook. There's just certain features, and it's just having a correct game plan for Facebook ads. And what I would do, the very first thing I would do is affiliate marketing, because it's free up front and you just share your compensation with the Instagram or YouTube influencers. And then 2, I would use those Facebook ads again for just retargeting, look up Facebook lookalikes. And then I would also just contact directly those YouTube influencers and just let them, find if there's anyone that want to do reviews on your certain product. And that can hopefully try to make it get out there and get your brand out there and get your product out there for other people to review. So that's just a little bit of piece of what like marketing, e-commerce marketing is like. You can't just turn on some ads on Facebook and just expect people to buy from you right then and there. So it's all about having a certain game plan or a formula of finding these customers and then having them purchase the product. So again, this is just a little short version. Again, the top 3 reasons why 95% will fail on Shopify. Hopefully this helps you. If you have any questions or any questions that you just want to know about e-commerce, let me know. You can watch my previous videos. Email me at mike@launchourstartups.com, or just leave a comment like, subscribe. Just let me know what else you guys are looking for. But that's all you got here with me. Hope you guys have a good day. Thanks.